Good afternoon, YouTube. The video I did was me and Sam's hamstring day. Little update since then. Obviously in that last video I had, but I've shaved my head because I embraced the bald life. Couple of clips of arm day that I've just done. Very good sessions. Current updates in terms of the off season. Sitting at 288, running 250 milligram of test E and no other compounds. Blood work is due next week to be done to see where we're at with that. Training is actually really good despite the dose of test, and general obviously anabolics is really low for what I've used prior to this. So yeah, everything's firing really well. Training's going really well. Everything's clicking really nicely. And yeah, I don't know, just found a bit more of a groove in terms of my training. Changed a lot of things back to like old school style training. Things like underhand barbell rows, RDLs, dumbbell press, old school barbell bench press. Just more old school movements, still with control and form, but just change it up to just use them stabilizer muscles, which I think there's a lot to be said for. Machine work is brilliant at isolating muscles, but I think those little muscles in between is where the gaps in my physique start showing, especially with the likes of like back and hamstrings. So that is in play now. Current update to right now, we have had obviously the ESN order arrive today. I'm on the way home from the gym. I'm gonna get a shower, changed, and then I've got to go and get an MRI on my ankle because of the whole ankle issue that I've still got, the pain in it. I've currently got insoles in my shoes which they've made for me to hopefully correct my posture and stance through my feet so my arches aren't collapsing in on themselves anymore. So yeah, I still need to find out what the issue is with the ankle so we can correct it, whether it's surgery or physio or whether that's just something I'm gonna have to live with, and that's what I need to train around now. I don't know, but we will find out well, not today, in probably a couple of weeks when I get the results. But I've got to go there for 7 o'clock to get that MRI'd. It's currently about 6 o'clock, so got to just quickly run in, get a shower and go. And then once I get back from there, we will pick Grace up from the gym and then we will go home and open that ESN order. So right, we'll catch you in the next clip, which may be at the hospital. I don't know, I'm just winging it as per usual. So waiting for the MRI, so getting that done. I wish I could just get the results straight away, but you have to wait for like 2 weeks for them. But yeah, hopefully this solves the issue with my ankle and then I can actually potentially start squatting properly again. We're back. It's the following day / evening, and I've still not opened this month's order, so we have, starting with the essentials, rice pudding, which we've still got some on the go, but we normally do at least 2 bags, sometimes 3 bags of that. So pudding, that's sort of staple. Jesus Christ, have you seen that? 2 bags of rice pudding, so that's 6 kilo rice pudding. That should do the month, seeing as I've got a bag and a half still to go. So we typically order that. Another staple, which I do, is a 2 kilo bag of vanilla designer whey protein. This one is vanilla milk flavour, so along with that whey, I normally do a kilo of another whey flavour. So this month we've gone for Leon cereal flavour, which I've had before, but is probably one of have you had that one?
I don't think so.
No? So that's like a caramel chocolate with bits of cereal pieces in it. So that's one of my go-tos. That one, the dark cookies one, and cinnamon cereal. But obviously we've had a lot of cinnamon cereal lately, so changed it up to this one this month. Plus I think cinnamon cereal wasn't in stock this month. And then we have a couple more items of standard stuff. So Grace's intra workout, which is sour power flavour, which you haven't had yet. So intra workout.
No, I think I have had that.
Have you
That's
had?
the one I first had at the start.
Another staple of mine now, which is Athlete Stack Men powder. So I've still got some left of the one I'm using currently, but thought I'd top up on that again. Then we have top up on daily. So that is your glutamine, creatine, peptides, and leucine. Pineapple coconut flavour. So yeah, daily, that's your creatine, glutamine, leucine and peptides all in one. So that's a morning drink. That goes with the top up of Athlete Stack, which is basically all in multivitamin. That's got coconut water powder in as well for hydration. So they get stacked with the daily. So we stock up on those every month as well. So there's about 20 servings in each one, so 40 servings. That normally lasts us the month. Then we also have a couple of standard go-tos again, which would be different flavours of Crank Pump Pro. So that's obviously for pre-workout. This month we've gone for 3 different flavours. So we've gone for fresh cherry,
So did we get 2 of them?
cherry cola.
They look the same.
They look very similar, taste very different, and green apple flavour Crank Pump Pro. So they are pre-workout, get you a better pump, loads of different ingredients in there and taste really good. We also have some more essential top-ups before we get to some bits which are a bit different. NAC, which I always take, kidney, liver, organ support, very important. Ashwagandha Plus, ashwagandha, anti-anxiety, reduce cortisol, help sleep, and Q10, which is mainly for blood pressure. They're the essentials. Then we move on to some more interesting stuff. Samples of Flexpresso, something I wouldn't normally get because obviously typically I'm having my whey protein mixed in with my rice pudding meals. I typically don't do any shakes really, but just to try them so I know what things taste like. I want to let you guys know what things taste like as well, because I've had a few people ask me about the Flexpresso. A few samples of that. So we've got a caramel flavour, chocolate flavour, and normal coffee flavour. And what's different about these is you've got actual coffee in the whey protein, rather than most coffee proteins just being like coffee flavours. They're actual coffee, so I'm interested to actually try them. Espresso to try. And then we've got one other supplement, which is Athlete Stack Women, which is what they do now for the female version of the male stack powder. So again, a multivitamin stack, also with so coconut water powder, same as this. So basically more tailored to women's version of the vitamin stack in the Athlete Stack Women. So Grace is going to have that every morning. And then a couple of more fun bits, like I got a restock on the oil spray, because it's well better than the typical oil sprays you get in the shop. So we got that, and got another pair of athlete socks because I lost mine, but now I found them again. So here's an athlete socks. And then a couple of new additions which have been added to the site now and are currently 20% off too, is the powder stacks, or I can't remember what the actual name for them is. Tower?
Probably is powder stack, isn't it?
Powder stack, I think it was powder stack. Powder stack pots, so they literally twist off and join and connect on top, and you can add your powders in them, and you get 3 different compartments. So if you go in the gym and you've got pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout, or pre-workout, intra-workout, creatine, or whatever you want to do with that, makes it much more convenient to just take around like a single serving or 2 servings worth of protein or powders or whatever you're going to take around with you. So that is currently in the 20% off performance week that it's got going. I don't know when this video is going to be up. It's probably going to be up. I'm terrible at editing videos, so it might not be up when it's up for discount, but it is currently on the website. That's a new addition to the website, and I already got the other one out.
I think they're so good, like
pillbox organizer.
of them, because
4 or 5 different compartments in the bottom. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know why there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and 5 there, but I guess you can just organise your pills by the day. Here's everything for this month's order. So it's late now. We need to get to bed. So I will continue this video tomorrow, where we've got hamstrings to train. So I'll be using some of the pre-workouts, and I'll try and break down some of the products a bit more rather than just unboxing them and showing you them. It's a bit more useful. So, right, see you tomorrow. Hit record for me. Oh. Following day, and we have already done 2 scoops of Crank Pump Pro, and now we are going to do, I didn't buy any new BCAAs, but we have, where is it? Have you got the aminos in here? The last dregs of Elite Aminos. So, that is empty. We have got some more tubs at home though. We've got a full tub of green apple at home, haven't we? So, right, that's going in. And today, last video was hamstrings with Sam. Today is hamstrings with me, because Sam is broken at home. So just solo hamstrings today, unfortunately. And you're training later, aren't you? So usual session, I'm going to take you through what I'm doing and probably just chat throughout the way of what we're doing. Did I repeat myself then? Don't know. Right, anyway, amino acids going in, pre's already gone in, and then we'll start doing some hamstring curls. So, first exercise, same as what we did in the session the other day with Sam. Seated hamstring curl, plate loaded, but obviously lacking the competition of trying to keep up with Sam the whole time. So today is just trying to beat previous numbers of what we did last week. So I think last week we built up to 5 plates aside, 5 plates on here. For, I think I got 7 or 8. Sam will have to correct me on that once I've posted this. 7 or 8 on here. And then we drop setted it to 3 plates, and then we did another straight set on 4 plates. I think. Did we do that? I've not been writing down the sessions with Sam, I've just been sort of going with the flow, so. Just warm up. Feel it. Carry on putting plates on. So I'll start warming up, carry on until we're at the top set, and I'll start filming. Oh, that'll do, take 2 off. is oh, it's gone. Ow. And it's never going to stay the same anyway. My training. Yeah, but it's wear. So I know my chest grows very easily. So I don't really need to maybe alter as much as my chest training. That stays very consistent and the same, and I don't really need to change a lot. Whereas my hamstrings and my legs and my back haven't really been doing that, so I've obviously had to change things. But since changing things and connecting with them better, I'm connecting with them better and they're responding. But if I carried on doing the same thing, so things, it depends on what rate things are progressing at. If you find one thing's progressing really well, don't change that one. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to change your whole philosophy on training. Maybe you just need to change your philosophy on one thing. If it's not responding, do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean the whole thing needs to be changed. I tried the high volume thing for a while, and that definitely responded to that, but I've still found my chest responded really well to even that. Whereas my back and my legs didn't really respond to that, so clearly maybe that's not the route to go down for back and legs, but my chest, or maybe genetically I'm just connecting very well with my chest, so maybe I need to then work connection. So I've worked on connection, and obviously training with Sam like I normally do this day, watching him, the way he does certain things, I've built that connection by just replicating maybe just tempos and things like that. So just finding what clicks, try the frequency more, try it less. But every day I'd say it's probably a little bit much. A little. No, I'm literally going to just do this. Right, let go. The machine. Oh. One. Oh. 3. Whoa. 5. 6. 7. 8. Getting out of that is a fucking pain in the arse. Right, that's 3 plates. Last week was just one set of one set of 180, so for 9, and I keep getting stuck at 9 for some reason, so I'll try and beat 9 today. Sam's not here, so as soon as he's not here, try and do him proud of him, get some numbers on this. Try it without the belt for now. I typically only put the belt on if I feel like my back's not going to play ball, so far feels okay. Just making sure I'm not going too low with the bar, which I have a tendency to do, and that tends to come off my hamstrings, so we'll do another warm up on this and then go 180. Oh.